The central prophecy concerning Brianna Fraser remains a pivotal, unanswered question as Outlander approaches its 8th and final season. This arc, which drove much of the earlier conflict involving Galus Duncan, hinges on a convoluted time travel paradox linked to Brianna's birth. With the main series nearing its conclusion, resolving this prophecy is widely anticipated to be a core focus. The narrative landscape has been further complicated by the first season of the prequel, Outlander, Blood of My Blood. This series concluded with several major cliffhangers that are expected to reverberate into the main storyline. Most notably, the fates of Claire's parents, Henry and Julia Beecham, and their infant son William were left hanging as they attempted to flee through the standing stones at Cray Na Dun. The rules of time travel in this universe are genetic and unpredictable. While Julia was pregnant during a previous journey, there is no guarantee baby William possesses the ability or would survive the passage. If he is left behind, it could set the stage for a desperate search in the prequel's second season. However, history dictates that Henry and Julia cannot return to raise a young Claire, meaning their potential arrival in another era could directly intersect with the timeline of the main series. Meanwhile, the story of Jamie's parents, Brian and Ellen Fraser, also ended on a tense note. Having finally secured their freedom, their plans for a quiet life are overshadowed by the sight of flaming crosses lighting the Scottish hills, a clear signal of the gathering Jacobite rebellion. This historical upheaval promises to force them apart and likely bring Brian into renewed conflict with Lord Simon Lovett. Further complicating their situation is the death of Malcolm Grant, to which they are the only witnesses. Malcolm's uncle, Malcolm Mac Grant, is a dangerous and intelligent man likely to suspect their involvement. His potential rise as the new Grant Laird threatens to destabilize the fragile alliance between the Fraser and Mackenzie clans, creating a backdrop of simmering vengeance. So, how do these prequel threads connect to Season 8 of Outlander? Prequels often reshape understanding of the original story. The survival of Claire's parents and the potential existence of a second Beecham child could fundamentally alter her perception of her own history. A reunion in the 18th century, perhaps during the American Revolution where Claire and Jamie are active, is a distinct possibility. A subtle but significant narrative link has already been established through music. The song I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside, which Julia sings to William in the prequel, is the same tune that inspired Claire's theory about her first daughter, Faith, potentially surviving. This clever connection suggests the writers are weaving a long-term plan that ties the fates of these children together. Back to the Fraser prophecy, it has lain dormant since Galus Duncan's death, but the anticipated return of the enigmatic Master Raymond could revive it. This mysterious figure has a history of orchestrating events from the shadows and has a vested interest in time travel lineages. His influence may be crucial in finally resolving a prophecy so deeply intertwined with the Fraser destiny. Ultimately, the final season faces the challenge of satisfyingly connecting these puzzle pieces: Brianna's prophecy, the Beecham survival, the faith mystery, and the fallout from the prequel's events. The stakes are both epic and intimately personal, centered on how Claire and Jamie navigate revelations about their extended family and their own magical legacy. The series has always excelled at blending grand historical drama with profound personal emotion. Season 8 is poised to honor that tradition, resolving its complex time travel framework while delivering the deeply human moments that fans expect. The journey toward that conclusion promises to be as intricate and compelling as the story that preceded it.